Hi, and welcome to another edition of Lee's Thoughts. And today we've got a great product a vendor sent me for free, and this is a paid review. It is a tire pressure monitoring system, and we are full-time RVers, and that is a thing that any kind of RVer always worries about is a blowout while you're towing a big vehicle, and tires get hot when you're under pressure and you're driving down the road and you have a lot of weight on your tires. Tires get hot, and it's the biggest cause of a blowout for an RVer. All that weight on those back tires of your car and on the RV. So it's great to have one of these. So I've got one. They come in all varieties of how many tires you can monitor. The one he sent me, the vendor sent me, is to monitor 4 tires. So I'm going to monitor the 2 back tires of my vehicle, and our RV has a single axle with 2 tires. So the first thing you need to do is, as we open this up, and I've already have them programmed, is you have these tire monitors, and I have them labeled for what side of the vehicle. And my odd, if you can see these labels here, my odd size here is going to be for my driver's side, and my even side is going to be for my passenger side. So my number 1 sensor is going to go on my driver's side rear tire of my actual car. And I'm just going to show you there's how easy they are to set up. They have a battery in them, and they come with a battery, which is awesome. And all you got to do, I already removed the cap, is you just screw those on there. Screw them on tight, and that's it. And they actually come with an anti-theft lock if you want to put that on there. I'm not too terribly worried about an anti-theft lock, so I'm going to go install those on the rest of the vehicle now. Installing them on the RV tire. This is my passenger side RV truck tire, or RV tire, right there. All right, so we have our little VESAFE in the car monitor here, and I'm just going to peel this little protective sticker off the glass. And so I can actually turn this on and show you. I have the sensors programmed, and then these tires are also low. But see, now I need to go look at my tires and see if that is actually low and program these correctly. These are my car tires, and these are my RV tires. So we're going to pause this, and we're going to go check on what those tolerances are on the actual tires so that I can program that. All right, so I went out and pumped up the tires on my actual vehicle. So these, if you look at the screen here, these are the back tires of my car, which are now in range because I've set the low pressure alarm to 30 PSI. So now they're showing at 33. So those are good. Now these 2 are the actual tires on my RV, and I've set the low pressure alarm to 50. So these are actually showing low pressure, and I've silenced the alarm, otherwise it would be beeping like crazy. So before we actually move our RV, I'm going to have to move those up. Actually, the pressure that it really needs to be at is about 60 to 65, but I've set the low pressure threshold to 50. So that is going to beep that is going to show that next time I turn this on, it's going to beep at me, reminding me to pressurize those tires before we move. I'm not too worried about it now. We're staying here for about another month, but that is my pressure on my RV. It also has an alarm for high heat, and that would, if it goes to 150 degrees on any of these tires, it will also give me an alarm that, hey, your tires are hot. So that is also a very big reason that you have blowouts. So these are great alarms to have in your car. So now what we have left to do is, here's one cool thing that I really like about this, is you can use this cord, and you can have it plugged in all the time if you like. But if you're like me, you have so many things plugged into your car that you can actually, this is a rechargeable unit. You can recharge it, and it works good for 30 hours of driving time. That's a lot of driving time. So you can just take this, charge it up, and you can just take your cord and put it away for 30 hours. And then this thing is good for 30 hours of drive time. And you don't have another cord hanging down in your car or anything like that. So that is what I've done. I've charged it up. It is fully charged. It shows right here in the thing. So now the last thing we got to do is just mount it. And I'm going to mount it for my purposes, I'm going to mount it just right on my window, right next to my backup camera. So then we're just going to put this right about here. And then you section that down like that. And then you put your tire pressure monitor system right on the doodad here. Like that. And then you have it however you like it, and you tighten it up so that you can see it as a driver. And there you go. And from my perspective now, I can see my backup camera and my tire pressure monitor, and it doesn't obstruct my view whatsoever. So I would go out and get yourself a VESAFE tire pressure monitor system for your RV. You can never be too safe when you're driving out there, and who wants a blowout and where you go out of control? This is just one more step in the system where you can be safe. So be safe with VESAFE.